We've been hit with a galactic wave, a wave of energy that has changed our timeline, has changed our everyday life experience, and now we're in a blackout. And now it's time to stay focused on how you are creating the next phase of your life's journey. And in today's lesson, we're going to learn how right now, every person that's getting this message can start to create a higher vibrational timeline. The ability is right before you. So we're going to get all into this. If you're new to the live stream, the message starts at the 5-minute mark. Oh, Grand Rising. It's good to see you. We're in the blackout right now. And, more and more people are waking up to our reality, thinking in different terms, thinking of how we are in a frequency and how we're actually co-creators of our reality. And what we're experiencing outside of us is just a broadcast within the ether. And the Schumann resonance is showing us this. And we have tangible evidence over the past couple of days of massive changes. Many of you have shared on yesterday's live stream so many comments, experiences that you've had, a massive change. Some of my friends texted me, even from around the world, even in Amsterdam. Shout out to Amsterdam if you're watching in the chat. Sharing how we have shifted, and it's such a brighter timeline right now. We had no idea that this was possible. I bet like right now some of you are saying to yourself, wow, I couldn't even believe that this is possible. Some people might be saying this seems kind of dark right now, what I'm experiencing, but it's about the future. And when you look back at your journey and say, wow, if that never happened, X, Y, and Z never would have happened after that. And I shared that last night in our Patreon meeting. So many people were on. It's great collaborating with everyone. A lot of information. If you'd like to join our Patreon, we have the recording up already from last night. So many people are having a deep experience. We're going to be talking about the timeline stabilization right now, how everything, it could be overwhelming when it's all at once. What happens in a Schumann resonance blackout? What are the experiences of reality we're having right now? What were the Ascension symptoms maybe you had last night? Did you, I know, maybe you were tossing and turning last night. I'm going to give you more specific examples. What you are to do, because free will is the law of the universe, and we have to create through radical action. You might see some people out there in in the ether, and they make a little video and they say, oh, manifest and sprinkle a little pixie dust. But here we're going to actually have scientific evidence and actually do the work, because things aren't going to manifest with nothing. And we're going to learn how to do that today. Everyone should be focused like a laser beam. I'm focused like a laser beam right now. I know what God put me here to do. And I've been doing the work, and now I know exactly what to do right now so that we could set up the next 5 months of our everyday lives. We gave everyone enough time to get on the live stream. I'm so grateful for all the support. So many of you are here. Again, I appreciate you. Could you kindly smash the like button or gently tap the like button? If you do that right now, it will help boost the algorithms. Other people will get the notification in their stream, find out important stuff, how to navigate this very powerful energy. Remember, powerful is not necessarily good or bad, so you have to know how to ride the wave. So people will find this message. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe. Select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time every single day. You could even set an alarm on your phone. You could set the hour. You could write Our Everyday Lives, set the alarm. You'll know that there will be a video waiting for you to help you recalibrate yourself and start the day off right. If you'd like to join Patreon, the new video is up on Patreon. And we have Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Rumble. All of the links are in the description and on the channel page. And Virginia, thank you so much. I appreciate that, brother. Fist bump to you as well. This is an important moment right now. We are in a Schumann resonance blackout that has been going on now for over a full day. And you are able to create. Creation is done in a void. When you think about physical life, I share about maybe spiritual or metaphysical terms, but I like to give like real life examples. If there's too much clutter, if there's people nagging you all over the place, you're not able to create. So now the frequencies are nice and quiet and still. You got to be quiet and still in order to create. If there's constant chaos, you're distracted and you're not able to create. What's going on here? And that's what they do, right? You might see a lot of distractions out there in the TV land. And I saw it on TV. In the TV land, they keep you distracted. But now it's time to stay focused and create. This moment is the timeline stabilization. Do the work now. Energy is the ability to cause change. Energy is the ability to do work. And if you cause no change, you've done no work. What is your task? I used to, share and, teach in the matrix schools about science. Energy is the ability to cause change. The energy is here, so we have the ability to cause a change for our life. But it's only an ability. Can it be wasted? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. That's why we have to have radical action. The energy is here. It's a blessing from God. It really is. But what are we going to do? So now you have the opportunity. Don't allow opportunities to pass you by. This is the message that everyone needs to get today. In science, if you do work, you must cause a change according to your task. If your task is to, push a wall, I remember a science teacher teaching his class this years ago. If your task is to push the wall and you push with all your might and you're sweating and you're pushing and the wall doesn't move, you did no work. So we have to cause a change according to our task. The energy is here. So be focused and mindful, not like something silly like pushing a building wall. We know we can't do that, right? So, like sometimes people say, we have to be a blend or a balance. This channel is about balance. They even have words for it now. It's called trans-rational spirituality. Not everything is a unicorn and rainbow spirituality. If you know about that. So it's not realistic to push a wall. But right now, and if you like the video so far, just keep hitting the like button. I see you guys are stumbling in. You have to have a rational approach to what you're going to accomplish right now. Some people are irrational with their mindset. You can't push the wall. Mr. D couldn't push the wall years ago, right? Maybe someone's tuned in right now. In a flash, a solar flash, if you will, you are put on a new timeline this week. It is overwhelming to go through so much change all at once. I know this. We've been blasted with solar flashes. If you're in tune with God, you are raptured. You might be raptured out of your job, raptured out of the location. Where did I go? Right? It's happening right now. And it seems scary because there's so much, okay, now what do I do? There's so much change all at once and it overwhelms you. So with all this change, you become overwhelmed. And that's okay. We have the time to create right now. In the blackout, we are creating and stabilizing the new higher timeline. Once again, in the blackout, we are creating and stabilizing the new higher timeline. You say, I got all this stuff now. You didn't even realize it. You got all this stuff. The stuff just fell in your lap. How do I create now? What am I going to do? It's a great opportunity that's right before us. How are we not going to allow this opportunity to pass us by? What are the symptoms of life right now? As we've been hit with this rapture wave, what's happening? What do you feel? Everything is lighter. Everything is becoming more lighter. You say, wow, there's so much more space. So much more freedom. The energy is lighter. It's not so dense. Your organs are lighter. Remember, the physical and the energetic is the same. All of a sudden, your organs are so much lighter. Oh my God, I feel so much. And you actually might have heard terms like this. You heard terms like have a heavy heart or something like that, right? You ever hear that term? So now your organs are becoming lighter. Right? Oh, my stomach is all stripped. My stomach is sick. You're nervous, right? Anxiety. All of a sudden, your stomach feels lighter. Oh, Kim is feeling lighter. If you're feeling lighter, let us know in the live stream right now. People want to feel lighter. It's time to have fun again and play like a kid. Oh, yeah. We're not in the Matrix any longer. And we're not getting pulled back into the Matrix ever again. It's time to have some fun and start playing like a kid. I did a full video on the inner child on the channel page. Check out the channel page. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate that. We're an authentic channel and community. We do this through the people. Have fun and play like a kid. And when you think about how you were, as a kid, I was sharing with my friend Adam on our Patreon last night. We went out to dig for fossils. Have you done that as an adult? And it's like it's so interesting. And the grounding is very important. Get out in nature. Start digging. Start digging. Start digging for gold. We didn't find no gold, though. One day we're gonna find the gold. One day we're going to find the gold, light warriors. Oh, yeah. When you start playing like a kid, do the things that you used to do as a kid. It's so much lighter and enjoyable. Like they want to give you all of this matrix structure or rules. You know about these rules? You got to do this. Hurry up, do it now. And we can't deal with that frequency any longer. Jane Hawks, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, Jane. You're a great spiritual teacher with information, love, and light. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, Jane. Thank you so much for that. I love you, Jane. We have to be lighter, and we have to just be like a kid and have fun. When I really started this massive overhaul of my timeline, I did a video. It's on the channel page recently. It's less than a month now. It's amazing how much change you could do in a month if you really stay focused to your energy. You got to work on yourself, got to work on your energy fields. The video is entitled, Don't You Want to Have Fun? If you never saw it, please visit the channel page. Don't you want to have fun? Ask yourself that question. And right now, as we are in this blackout, we're not going back to the box. We're not going back to the matrix. We're not having the shackles on us any longer. Don't you want to have fun? And when you stay focused like that, you think about how you were as a kid. And I know it's the opposite of what you gotta grow up, you gotta grow up. We're not here to grow up. They just want you to fit into a box of limiting beliefs. You're listening to this right now, you probably say, well, I don't fit in. Of course you don't fit in, because you came here to stand out. You came here to stand out. And that's what we have to stay focused on. The Ascension Symptoms, when I tell you about what I was feeling last night, burning up last night. So, and you could share in the comments or on the live stream, however you're watching this transmission. Last night, so I fall asleep and I wake up, I don't know, maybe around 2 to 3 o'clock. I don't really remember exactly. Woke up like an inferno, burning up, so hot. Had to open the window, cold air come in, relaxed, right? So I pass out, I wake up, the fire is going, right? The fire is incinerating everything inside of me. If you felt the Holy Spirit fire go through you last night, let us know in the chat, and you could shoot the flames in the chat as well. So I woke up in the middle of the night, burning up, and then I wake up maybe around 5:30, done with sleep, beat the alarm again. Beat the alarm. I love when I beat the alarm. If you're new to the channel, I set an alarm. That's my, my hard line. I must get up by this time. I have to do work 9 a.m. every single day. But if I beat the alarm, it's even better. So I wake up and I say, wow, I had so much energy. And I didn't need to sleep any longer. So you might have experienced that as well. Virginia Hiker, thank you so much for the support. All you can lose by being real is something that is fake. Have fun, make time for recess. Beautiful comment, Virginia. All you could lose by being real is something that is fake. Booyah! Yeah, hit that like button. Smash that like button if that resonates. I love that, Virginia. I love that comment. Sometimes we're afraid. We're afraid of losing things. Don't lose. No, you're not going to lose it. You're not losing anything because it wasn't real to begin with. It wasn't real to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going through right now. There's a deep cleanse that's going across the earth right now. And Jeff6 writes, you lose fake friends at the same time. Beautiful, Jeff. So again, I know I shared about this in detail yesterday, right? And I mostly focused on December of 2020 to now. Also in September of 2022. I want you to go back to September of 2022. And we had a massive blackout. And at that time, the blackout lasted for like 8 or 9 days. And I actually lost some fake friends at that time. There was a big purge at that time. The timeline shifted. I had to get off that timeline at that moment in order to get where I am today. People come and people go. Full video on the channel page. People come and people go. You just keep moving forward. You stick to your goals. You stick to your aspirations. And don't let people pull you off your path. I could reflect back September of 2022. I could see what's going on right now. And there's a massive shift. At that time, there was a little pullback and a massive explosion for the channel. So many new members came to the channel during that Schumann resonance shift. Once again, we're seeing this right now. Even myself, like everything is an energy. I know, and you could say, well, how is this possible, right? This is my reality. Welcome to my reality. No, it's true. So this is my reality. So if I'm down, if I'm stressed, I actually might see the channel numbers go down. What's going on? But when I'm raising my vibrational frequency, I'm also seeing my works vibrational frequency rise up because it belongs to me. So I want you all to think about that. I know, and again, that's where, say, quote unquote, spiritual attacks come from, right? We see a lot of, they pump a lot of fear. When you're in a state of fear, you can't create. You cannot create from a place of fear. You could create from a place of love and authenticity. And we share a lot about mental health awareness on the channel page, the scale of consciousness. If you feel a little lost, focus on acceptance. And that's where we are right now. Timeline stabilization comes from acceptance. And if that resonates, you could write acceptance in the chat or in the comments. Acceptance. You've had so much change this week. And you say, oh, I can't even handle all this change. So much change, I can't even handle all this change. Accept it. This is your timeline now. The sooner that you accept it, and I am like all of you. All this is a matter of is how everything is how fast you can heal. During this time period, how fast can I heal and get back up and go again? That's what we're focused on. How fast can we heal, regenerate, get back, and go again? So if you've been going through this since 2020, there's like no, it's like you're ready to go. It's like you heal in like 2 seconds now. It's a new timeline. You're like boom, 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 boom. So now, okay, what are the next steps? If you're new to the channel, and again, please hit that subscribe if you are new to the channel, or maybe you're watching, just hit that subscribe. It's really helping the channel out. I've had to start again in many aspects of my life. I've been shook up, and I say to myself, you can't change the past. This is it. This happened. What are the next steps? That's what I found myself saying that, like, you know, in the past couple of years, like, what are the next steps? Boom, timeline smashed. Boom, and a lot of people just seeing me and they see the smile and stuff. They don't know the trials and tribulations that I've gone through in the past few years. Boom, I never seen that coming. Boom, right? And so then you say to yourself, okay, what are the next steps? It's like song hero. It's like we have 9 lives. Yeah, it's like we have 9 lives. So when the timeline gets smashed, you say to yourself, okay, what are the next steps? And Ashura writes, preparing for the next truck to come through. Yeah, and then you get bulldozed by the truck. You dust yourself off, and you get up and you keep going. That's life, right? Even Rocky told us, it's not how hard you hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Keep going, kid. Keep going is not a phrase, it's a lifestyle. Keep going. I stay focused on my mission. I stay focused on the work. Every single day I'm focused on the work. And it keeps your mind sharp. I'm sharp as a tack, baby. You stay focused on the work. If you're not focused on the work, it's fake. It falls apart. You got to stay focused on the work. Otherwise, there's houses of cards out there, right? And people say, oh, like, you got to... I've built a strong foundation. This channel, this community lasts the test of time, the core, the foundation. If you have a house of cards, it collapses. It's fake. It's a fake house of cards. The house of cards collapses overnight. Overnight, the house of cards can collapse. But if you strengthen the foundation, you build it up strong. Have a strong foundation. And keep moving forward. It's time to be grateful. We've had divine intervention, dear ones. Yeah, divine intervention. And we're going to get to the next step. It's time. I know, and I say this over and over again, I know that it seems like it's not rewards, but you're getting rewards this year. It's the 777 energy. It's the 20237 year, right? It's the 7 year. Your rewards are coming in. And you might not understand, these are rewards, But God has this plan. Like you and right in myself, right? I say, I got to go from here to here. And God says, you're going to go, you're going to go like this. You're going to go like this. And then you're going to get there. Yeah. Yeah, because we can't go to here. We have to figure out a way. And that's why we have to have a higher vantage point and look down at the situation. And then we could see how we get from A to B. So hit the like button, hit the 777. Focus on gratitude. Gratitude for your new timeline. It's beautiful. Timeline is stabilizing. It's time to create it. We've had divine intervention. A lot of you know that the solar flash or solar flashes that they should really be presented as, because we've had several of them. The solar flash is divine intervention. And you have to experience it. Again, I designed this channel for the people that are just kind of interested. They might push back. They're a little skeptical. That's what that's the main idea of this channel. And whether that's you or you're here supporting the channel, write it in the comments if this is the type of channel to help explain things as authentically as possible so that we could all improve our lives at this time. You know, we have to do this work, and divine intervention, when you have that firsthand experience, when you see something and it's like, see, right on cue, right? When you see something and can't make it up, and it just it happens, and you're like, how is this even possible? This can't even be real right now, right? Like if you think about several things that have happened, especially since 2020. So remember, the Schumann resonance has been picking up since 2020, the frequencies that we live in, and things that maybe, or the way of life, how we used to live. You're experiencing supernatural things at a higher rate. Like maybe once in a while when you were younger, and again, depends on how old you are. You look at your years. If you're like an 80s baby like I am, right? And you say, all right, you know, I've had a few experiences. If you look at 2020 through now, you've probably had more experiences in the past 3 years than the rest of your life combined. If that resonates with you, you know, you could share it in the chat or the comments. You might have had maybe more high energy impact situations. I guess that's the best way that I could explain it, because not everything is good or bad. You might look at something at first, you say, wow, this is so great. You might look at something and say, wow, this is so bad. But it's your perception. Something might be bad according to the matrix, but it's something for you. It's a special treat for you. A special treat. You ever get a special treat? It's a special treat. Yeah, it's true. So when I look at certain things, and I discussed this last night on Patreon, If something happened to me, back in 2021, and I said, wow, this is such a terrible thing. It's a blessing from God. I was raptured out of a place. Raptured out of there. Hashtag Rapture Ready. Are you rapture ready? Your life will change at a flash. Boom! There it goes. One will be taken. One will remain. Nothing could stop it. Oh, yeah. Because this energy can't be stopped. And you'll see, once you see the supernatural occurrences, you say, how is this even possible? You will believe in the other realms. You will believe in the other energies. And it's an inside job. I can't tell you. All I could do is kind of confirm. No one could tell me. I have to experience everything myself. No one could ever tell me anything. And just like how no one could tell you anything, you must have first-hand experiences. Yeah, Jay. Are you as well, Jay? That's what it's all about, man. Yeah. Yeah, I shared about that, Jay. I took a theology class, a couple of theology classes. I went to the university. I shared, I'm really the person to really do this because I've had the university education and I also am self-taught. So I see it everything. And, I learned in my theology class, it's a quality of life over a quantity of stuff. Quality of life over a quantity of stuff. Oh yeah, St. John's in the house. Love you, brother. I appreciate all my brothers and sisters stumbling into the chat. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Please hit the like button if you just stumbled in. It's really helping out the channel right now. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you happen to be new. Divine intervention is real. I'm here to tell you that. I've experienced it many times in the past few years. And, your abilities might come online. You might have a few experiences over time. Oh, Hannah, thank you so much for the support. I love you, Hannah. Thank you so much. Hannah writes, I'm grateful for like-minded community, always learning and progressing. Thank you. I'm passing through the walls. I appreciate you, Hannah. I appreciate all your input into last night's Patreon. If anyone's on Patreon, she had a lot to share last night as well. Listen, we're building the community. That's what it's all about. I think that we're leaving an age of the ego, the narcissist, and we're becoming more empathic. And when these energies come in, we're seeing this separation go further. And it's like you can't believe it. It's like, wow. If you go on the channel page and you go back to the beginning of this year, we said the divide gets wide in 2023. So wide they can't, hello, they can't hear you anymore. You gotta have someone right next to you. They can't hear you any longer. They can't hear you anymore. That's the rapture. We have to start thinking differently, right? It's a different frequency. If you are tuned in, right? If you are tuned into a station, or if a person is tuned into a station, if the person is tuned into fear, guilt, and shame, they can't hear love, and they definitely cannot hear the highest frequency, which is called authenticity. It's the truth. When you look at the consciousness scale, it just says is. It's 2 letters. That's it. It is. It is what it is. I used to tell my mom that as a kid. It is what it is, Mom. She'll tell you. She's watching. It is what it is. It just is what it is. That's the truth. The truth cannot be manipulated. It just is what it is. When you are focused on your drive, and again, there's a lot of anxiety. I get it too, light warriors. I get the anxiety too. I'm here to be a real teacher. Not phony baloney. You know phony baloney? I get anxiety. It's not perfect right now. We're all going through trials and tribulations. We go through the wheel of the 8 dimensions of wellness. That's the Patreon community. It's 8 dimensions of wellness. We go through that wheel. And some days I might get something in one aspect, and some days you might get something in another aspect, and we go around the circle. We're going around the wheel. It's the great circle of life. Simba. No, it's the great circle of life. It's true. And we have jokes on the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. You have a great time here. We have a great time, you know. We have a great time, you know. Yes, we teach from our own personal experiences, and that's how we move forward. We move forward. We have something. We have a situation. And now we become professional. You are a professional. Congratulations. You are a professional now. You went through your hardship. You went through these things. Now you can teach other people so that others can dust themselves off. Get up again. It's a difficult time period. It's not unicorns and rainbows, I know. But we are making it unicorns and rainbows with the power that lies inside of us. And it's not spiritual wackadoo. It's not, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. Okay. You could sit there. You do you over there, and we're going to do us as we go up. You have to get a higher vantage point. You must ascend. When you go up, then you could see that maze. I'm up here now. Oh, I could see I was in a maze. And that maze was inside of another maze. How was I ever going to find my way out of there? That's the long way out. Raise your frequency. Now you're up here. Now you could figure it out. If you use the rational, linear mind, time itself is fake. Fake time on the channel page. Full video on the channel page. Too much. Got to check that out. Full video if you're new to this. Some people know time is fake. If you go on a linear timeline, get lost. You went too far, come back. The timeline is a spiral. The timeline is a spiral. And if you know the timeline is a spiral, hit the spirals in the chat right now. Smash that like button if you haven't. I appreciate that. The timeline is a spiral. It's important that everyone shares. This is a community. It's not about me. It's about we. Some people are like, it's all about me. I know everything. If you don't do this, I'm angry at you. Please smash the like button. I love you. Heal thy cells. The cells are healing right now. Through your DNA receptors. When this solar flash came in, you took in this energy. And it shook you. And some people went, wow, I'm a superhero. And some people might go, rah. It's true. Even Sagaru, right? I don't agree with everything that he says, but sometimes, you know, with anyone that you listen to, no one is good or bad. You take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Sagaru was saying how, especially with the solar flares, it will shake you up according to what's inside of you. Superheroes will rise. Demons will growl. Annette Klein, 1111. Thank you so much for the support, Annette. Annette writes, so glad to be back. I missed you all. I love you, Annette. And as we said, we're getting the band back together, baby. Yeah. We're getting the band back together. You could write that in the comments too. We're getting the band back together. We're going back. And we're bringing back the family right now. We're going to get bigger than ever before. Anne writes, Heinreich is painful. Yes, if you're new to the channel, I did a full video on Heinrich, metamorphosis. You're like a caterpillar right now. You might be in a lot of pain. Your insides are like boiling over, and you're turning into a beautiful butterfly. Yeah. I know the butterflies are going to appear in the chat. We got the beautiful butterflies coming in right now. You're a beautiful butterfly. But you have to laugh. You have to enjoy. And you have to be a kid again. You know, I'm really connected in this past week to my grandparents. And they used to always say, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. That's what life is about. Not sitting there stressed out. Some people, they're always like negative about everything. It's never enough. It's never enough for them. And they're not enjoying life. The life was right, but we're right here. We're right here, and it's never enough. And that's why each and every one of us, we have to do the inner work so that we could appreciate it. And again, if you just stumbled in, that's why I said the power of gratitude. The gratitude, the love bowl, you got to be grateful. Be grateful for what you got. I love you, Scott. I love you, Scott. Hang in there, Scott. I love you, Scott. I love all of you. There's people that are here that I've never met in my life. Never met you. I'm here to tell you, you will connect with people that maybe you might never meet. If we get the light ships, maybe we'll all meet after this is over. They might be more closer to you than people that you know for years. It's true. It's true. And if you're experienced that, you could share it in the chat. Share it in the chat. Share it in the comments. We will never stop. We will never give in. We will just keep going. As I see the light ships, I guarantee you one day you're going to say, oh, you got his light ship. I told you, all right, I said, I'm going to take the video camera, right? All right, guys, we're down here. If you're new to the channel, I do like to film out of nature, and I go to certain locations. We'll get back to the basics. The life has been kind of shook up, but we're going to get back into nature. And, you know, so my hope and dream is to be able to travel to all these locations the way we're supposed to travel in the light ship, not like, 17 hours to, We're rising above the density. We're rising above. Rise again, rise again. I know the lions are rising. The starbursts are bursting. And this is where we're at right now. Stand in your truth. Yes, stand. Stand with feet planted firmly. And then you'll find the enemy. Stand with feet planted firmly. This is 5 months for the next phase of our everyday lives. 5 months. Go to the channel page. You can see everything that we've shared. Lasts the test of time. Even when last April of 2022, April, we had X3 class solar flare, right? We said these massive X class solar flares will become the norm. A lot of solar flares already, right? Picking up. Solar cycle 25. Another year and a half of this. Woo! Energy's intense, baby. Energy's intense. But that's how you become the best there is. And absolutely nothing can stop you. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Oh yeah, if everyone shared one person, just get one person to subscribe, we would double overnight. It's true. It's true. I appreciate all of you, and that's the way we've been doing this. Grateful for the sharing. It's an authentic channel and community through the people. Amanda Simpson, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. And stay focused. Stay focused on the mission. Stay focused on the now. Right now, it's time to create. We're creating in the void. Don't get lost. Don't worry about 5 years from now. Worry about the now moment. And when you stay focused in the now moment, well then, light warrior, you will become the person that you came here to be. There's a lot of craziness in the world right now, but don't worry about what's going on out there. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the Schumann resonance blackout. You're in the void. Create your new timeline now. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. I haven't gone anywhere. Still here. Better than ever before. We're better than ever before, baby. That's true. I love you all. Hit the like, share, comment. Every day, 9 a.m., new videos coming out. Love you all. Join Patreon if it calls you. And then we have Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Rumble. Links are in the description and the channel page. Leave a comment. Share with a friend. Hashtag Schumann Resonance. I love each and every one of you. I can't express my gratitude for all of you. You truthfully are my family. I love you all. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.